in Mass Mutual, Colorado. Experience Pros, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business.
All right, so any accolades you want to share that you got through over the weekend?
Did you hear that I won Olympic gold?
In what?
The Luke. The downhill Luke. Yes, I did. I stood at the top of the mountain and I went...
Oh, goodness gracious. Charlie, we are not going to stand for this. Nick, stop. You're grossing me out. I think I just threw up a little in my mouth.
Well, you should have seen what happened next.
Who were the competitors? Was it you and your buddies? Because I know who you hang out with over the weekend, and I'm just going to say, stop it.
It could have been.
Oh, shame on you boys.
But you should have heard what happened next.
You are a grown man.
It's the downhill Luke.
Ick. What do you just make that up?
Maybe.
You know what though? Although I did hear a lot of complaints about the sweaters that the American team was wearing. People weren't all that crazy about the patchwork look.
Well, it sure was better than what the girl in Russia was wearing underneath her little skate suit. Nothing.
Okay, I'm talking about. Stop! I'm talking about the American sweaters.
Oh, sorry, the American sweaters.
The American sweaters. You've got to talk about every time, Charlie. I bring up something innocent, something we can talk about on the air, and he's got to go to unzip, and just bring
I'm just watching the downhill Luke on the Olympics.
You're shameful.
Go ahead.
You're just. I'm ashamed.
Don't be.
All
right.
Gold.
Absolutely.
Gold. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. And now sound effects. Charlie. We have got to stop you.
Blunk.
We've got to stop you. We've got to stop you.
All right, so what about the sweaters?
All right,
American
so the sweaters. So the American sweaters. I actually liked them.
I
did. I thought they were very patriotic.
Nice. Absolutely.
And I liked them, and they looked very Ralph Lauren to me.
Kind of subdued colors. I like that too.
Subdued?
Don't you think? Or are we talking about different sweaters?
The red, white, and blue patchwork?
Oh, those. Okay.
What are you talking about?
The sweaters that other people are wearing. Go ahead. The American ones.
When they came out in the opening ceremony.
Those sweaters.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Those sweaters. Now, I wouldn't want to wear one.
No.
But I did like them. I did think they looked very patriotic.
I think they do as well. I like them.
You like them.
I do.
But then I was thinking you wanted to spit on them.
No.
I think that was why you came up with this. That was where my head went. People were complaining about the sweaters, and then Eric makes up a spitting contest.
It's not a spitting contest. It's downhill Luke.
What's the difference?
From where it comes.
Stop it. Oh, from where it comes?
Yes.
And
that's grammatically correct as well.
I don't know how you boys do that. Does it come from the head? Does it come from the chest? Does it come from your toes?
From the toes.
Toes, yeah.
Get everybody on the board.
No, you notice girls never do that. Ever.
Some girls do.
They do not.
I know who you are.
You do not. Were there
do.
girls in your competition? It was very sexist, wasn't it?
You
were eliminating.
I was
the
in
boys'
the male
competition. Oh, in the male competition. Were you wearing ice skates at the time?
I was not.
White ones? With glitter?
Stop that.
You know you were.
No.
Did you have a zip-up coat?
Yeah, and it was with subdued colors, and it was fantastic. So yeah.
Well, I'm very proud of you. It might be the only award you're going to win. Oh wait, no, it isn't. No, it isn't the only award you're going to win.
What other award could I win?
We've just been nominated.
Whoop whoop.
The Colorado Broadcasters Association for Best Talk Show Team.
That's you and me.
I know. Oh. So maybe you'll win gold there.
You know I will.
You may not spit.
What?
You got to keep your snot to yourself.
Hey. Well, you think it's boogers, but it's not.
Okay. All right. So here's another award coming up.
There is?
The 20th Annual Damon Runyon Award featuring Katie Couric, honored famed TV broadcaster, newswoman. Have you heard of her?
Yeah.
You wouldn't spit in front of her, would you?
Heck no.
Okay, so see, this should be your litmus test.
I would compete.
No.
I would.
I don't know much about her.
She's still married?
I'm guessing she's not a Lug one, but if she were,
I think she could take you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably true. Friday, March 7th, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to talk to Bruce Goldberg about it when we come back.
Bruce Goldberg?
The Bruce Goldberg.
President of the Denver Press Club?
You betcha.
Holy cow. Folks, don't go anywhere. Turn up the volume. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America, home of the Downhill Luke.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
This is Dave Logan, and I know what it's like to get home and not be able to get into the garage, right? I mean, it's especially frustrating when you're getting home from a road trip. That's why I now trust Don's Garage Doors to make sure that it never happens to me again. The LiftMaster system, along with the reliability of Don's, gives me absolute confidence that I'll always be welcomed home. Perhaps you should contact my friends at Don's Garage Doors and ask about their free keypad and remote offers while their supplies last. Find them online at donsgaragedoors.com or call them at 303-738-DOOR.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Benjamin Franklin once said that nothing is certain except death and taxes. He was right, mostly. What Ben didn't know was that when it comes to death, Mike Heffelbauer, licensed and board certified in funeral services since 1990, has served families with dignity and respect while saving them thousands with their affordable and realistic pricing. Heffelbauer Funeral Services, family-owned and community-involved. When certainty calls, call Heffelbauer Funeral Services, 720-344-6087, 720-344-6087, or visit heffelbauerfuneralservices.com.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Hey, Denver, this is Dave Ramsey on KLZ. The only way I can help you is for you to call me. Do it today. The Dave Ramsey Show is live from noon to 3 right here on the legendary AM 560 KLZ.
This is Angie Austin. Catch the good news with Angie Austin weekdays over on our sister station, 810 KLVZ. Now back to the Experience Pros on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. You know, every so often, I love our job because every so often people come into the studio and they're like icons and heroes, and we have one in the studio today.
It's Katie Couric.
No, I'm talking about Bruce Goldberg.
Well, we're going to talk about Katie Couric because every year the Denver Press Club is proud to honor a member of the journalism profession with the Damon Runyon Award. And this year they are honoring Katie Couric. And we have here in the studio the president of the Denver Press Club, Bruce Goldberg. Hi, Bruce.
Hi, good morning.
Bruce, very nice to have you along with us. Denver Press Club, give a little overview on what is the Denver Press Club and how long have you been in existence?
The Denver Press Club, first organizational meeting, 1867.
Wow.
And that makes it the nation's oldest press club by just a little bit over Milwaukee.
Yeah.
They say the same thing, but we don't care. We have been in the same building, 1330 Glenarm Place, across from the Denver Athletic Club since 1925. We've been the only occupant of that building.
Wow.
Before that, the club it was all male, mostly playing poker, and they moved around to a series of places, including the basement of someone's home.
Wow.
So you have this long history of hanging out, doing something, well, for journalism, right? To talk about what's going on in journalism?
It's the purpose of the club is I would say, it's a bit of a odd combination. We're both a 501c3, nonprofit, a 501c6, because we also have a bar and restaurant. I don't know how many nonprofits have a bar, but that's another story.
Very few, but they should.
Well,
The churches that I get to,
Right.
I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah. And it's not just for journalism, though that's the main purpose. It's a social club. It's to promote the tenets of journalism. But bear in mind that today we have about 400 members, and they come from many professions, not just journalism, not just media, because frankly, if it was media only, with the way media has shrunk the past 5-10 years, the club would probably not be in existence. So
Members.
happily, we have people from many professions, and that makes for better ideas, more interesting conversations, and more widespread community support.
All right, and several years ago, you started with the Damon Runyon event.
Our main event of the year is the Damon Runyon Award Banquet, and the 20th one is coming up on Friday, March 7th at the Denver Marriott City Center. And this year, I'm happy to say we are honoring Katie Couric, and we've been getting good results from that because there's been a lot of early ticket sales. See, there was a fan right there hoping to buy a ticket, I think.
Right.
We've got a lot of early ticket sales from this, and this being our premier event, we count on this to help with our revenue every year, enable us to keep our programs going year-round and to keep an aging building open. A 3-story building goes back almost 90 years, which, believe it or not, occasionally needs repairs and
Oh, boy.
renovations.
Occasionally, don't we all?
And so we're anticipating a big crowd. We're already over 400. There have been some years where we haven't had 400 total, so I'm happy about that, and we're still a month away.
Is it open to the public? Can anybody come?
Anybody who's check clears is more than welcome to come to this. Yes, it's open to the public. They can sign up at blacktie-colorado.com. They go into March 7th. People can buy as many tickets as they wish. We welcome that. We will not fight that trend.
No, not at all. Now, Bruce, for this event, it's a full evening of activities, including there's a silent auction. Is that right?
We have a silent auction. We're also going to be giving away something we give away every year during the Al Nakula Award for Police Reporting. Al Nakula was a steady hand for almost 50 years at the Rocky Mountain News, one of these tough, old kind of newspaper reporters you see in the movies. And so this is a national award for police reporting, and we fly in the winners.
Nice.
And they are introduced. They get to speak a little bit at the dinner as well. So that's part of what we do. We also introduce our scholarship winners. I think perhaps the best thing the Press Club does every year is gives out $7,000 total in scholarships to 6 journalism majors from Colorado colleges and universities. The overall winner gets $2,000, and they are the Tim Russett Memorial Scholarship winner. Tim Russett was a Runyon winner in 2008. And then the other 5 get $1,000 each, and so we will introduce them to the crowd. They get to come on stage and be introduced and shown off, and for people who think that journalism is dying, well, here's proof that maybe it's slowing down a little bit, but these are people who are eager to be in it. They've proven to be good at it, and they're going into the journalism profession, hopefully.
I love it. The 20th Annual Damon Runyon Award presented by the Denver Press Club. It is on Friday, March 7th, correct? That's a Friday.
Right.
There's a VIP reception that it starts with. Katie will be at that reception?
Katie will be there. That's at the club from 5 to 6 p.m. That's a separate matter. And then everyone, those who are not already at the Marriott, head over to the Marriott from the club. And hopefully the two groups join and get into fistfights over the silent auction items, spend lots of money. And then we have dinner at 7.
Get into fistfights just to meet Katie Couric.
Absolutely.
One thing that I'm sorry to say we don't have is the lube contest.
Oh.
No. So Eric
right.
will have to leave his skills at home that night.
We can still be friends.
You can purchase your tickets. It is open to the public at blacktie-colorado.com. The public is invited. You definitely want to come and rub elbows with everybody there. Bruce, what will you be wearing?
I won't give the usual answer of a taste for red teddy. I'll be wearing a suit, of course. I got to dress like a gentleman. That's our big event of the year.
I'm sure glad you didn't give that one.
And probably a tie.
Scar tissue happening now.
And probably a great tie from Rocky Mountain Ranch wear.
Nice.
So
very nice.
I have a couple of terrific ties today, and I have to choose between them.
I love it. So you've been with the Denver Press Club. You've been the president for how many years?
We're finishing up my 8th year. I've been involved with the club since 1996. And this is also the 18th Runyon I've been involved in.
18.
Wow.
And this is so you've pretty much from the beginning.
I missed the first 2 years, and I gave you the name earlier. John Enslin and a couple of the club members started this, 1992, and it's he was looking for a way. Okay, the club needs to generate more revenue. We need to make a splash, and I give John a ton of credit for coming up with this idea. Damon Runyon, for those who don't know, was from Colorado, Pueblo native. Worked at the Rocky Mountain News, worked at Denver Post, kind of lost those jobs, dried out, moved to New York, became known for great short stories about the street denizens, the characters of New York, and some of those stories were combined to produce Guys and Dolls, and that's what he's most famous for.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so how do you pick the winner? How do you pick who's going to be honored?
We have a judging panel of 12 people, journalists, club members, some other folks who have the chops to make this decision, and we choose the winner based on impact on journalism. Someone who, really getting technical, someone who lived a flamboyant Runyon lifestyle. Well, there's less of those flamboyant Runyon lifestyles, but those who made a difference in journalism. For example, Ted Turner one year was our winner. Why? 24-hour news.
Sure.
Yeah.
Katie Couric, first solo female anchor on one of the 3 regional major networks. Some people say I can't name those 3 major networks,
sure.
but that's what she was known for. It was a big step for female journalists when she became the solo anchor.
Absolutely. Well, if you listen to talk radio, then you have been impacted by some of the greats in journalism. You want to attend the event on Friday, March 7th, the 20th Annual Damon Runyon Award featuring Katie Couric. You can buy tickets at blacktie-colorado.com. Just click on the March 7th tab.
Open to the public.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that. Love
that. Bruce, anything else you want us to share with our audience before we have to let you go?
Come on to our event, and I guarantee you'll have a fun time that night.
You betcha. They always put so much into it. The committees that put these events together, they pull out all of the stops. They want to make sure that you are talking about it. And when you've got journalism at the head, they want to make sure you're talking about it for weeks. So this is the party not to miss.
Bruce, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And folks, do you or somebody you know own a home-based business? When we return business tips and insights specifically to the home-based market coming up next.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C² Computer Consulting. C² is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C² at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Renew, heal, and experience the miraculous with master healer, yoga, and meditation teacher, Karen Corona. Karen has 30 years experience providing natural healing therapies and nutritional education. Her yoga and meditation programs will guide you back to vibrant health and wellness. Call Karen today and get started. 303-725-1119. Mention Experience Pros and get $450 off Karen's upcoming healing and yoga retreat in June, set in lovely Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. 303-725-1119 or online at KarenCorona.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If you're ready to get serious about your health, then experience the BioT difference. BioT Medical's all-natural testosterone pellet therapy is the safest and most effective way to increase your testosterone levels. Testosterone therapy not only improves your energy and libido, but also protects against heart disease, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and prostate cancer. Go to biotmedical.com to find a BioT certified practitioner near you. That's BIOTE medical.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want to send you on a weekend getaway. All you have to do is tell Eric where to go. That's right. Just for voting for where you would send Eric on his first vacation in 12 years, you're entered to win a getaway of your own. It's free, and you can vote online once every day on the Highlands Ranch Travel Facebook page, right there on the Experience Travel tab. Tune in daily to discover 16 other locations around town where you can get extra votes each and every day. There's no downside. Possibly win a weekend getaway just by telling Eric where to go.
Hi, everybody. It's me, America's Mr. Right, Jason Lewis. Join me weeknights at 7 for the Jason Lewis Show on KLZ 560, The Source.
Hey there, Denver. It's Laura Ingram on KLZ. Dave Ramsey is coming up at noon, and he wants to hear from you. So give him a call. Dave Ramsey, live at noon here on KLZ AM 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for tuning in today. Hey, do you own a home-based business, or perhaps do you know somebody who does? I think that pretty much covers everybody.
I know, we all do. We all know somebody. And even if you don't have a home-based business, do you ever find yourself bringing work home from the office and working at home? I think so many of us do. And so a lot of these tips that we're going to talk about, even though they are specifically for a home-based business, how many of you, this is for you, if you've ever brought work home?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Interesting quote that I found online says, "Don't forget that although work is a necessity, working from home is a luxury."
It is a luxury, and I think so often we kind of take that for granted and just assume that it's an acceptable work option, but it really is a luxury to be able to take that long commute from your bedroom to the kitchen in your bunny slippers. Oh, poor you. On a cold day, you get to make the decision of whether or not you're going to go out and brave the traffic or just stay where it's comfy and cozy. And so it is a luxury to be able to work from home, but many of us tend to just kind of, work on the couch, work from the kitchen counter, the kitchen table.
Treat it like a hobby.
We do, and paperwork tends to get lost because we don't really have a designated space for it. When the kids come home or the dog jumps up, things get messed up, and it's a little flaky. So if you're going to work from home, find an office space, set up an area, a designated area, and stick to it. You might have a file cabinet and a desk in a space, but you decide, I don't like working from there, and I would rather, it just doesn't give me the good vibe. Well, then that's not your space.
Yeah, move the space, but don't don't abandon the space. The whole idea of designating a specific office space is to say that when you're in this zone, you're working. And again, you may be in a 600 square foot apartment. Designate that space, find wherever it is you're going to be the most productive, and stay there when you're on the clock.
Even though we talk about social media blending your personal life with your professional life, and you bring those two together, your workspace and your professional or your personal space are two different spaces. They don't blend well together. You're going to get distracted. You're going to get off task far easier unless you say, this is my work zone. I'm physically going to work, even if it's just kind of stepping over the threshold.
Sure.
I am now at work. Your mind gets in a more productive space. You tend to make those phone calls. You're thinking of all this stuff. You're being visionary. You're being a big dreamer versus sitting on the couch, letting the channels flip by, and you're kind of sort of checking emails, and you're kind of sort of working on a report.
Yeah, that's kind of sort of not really working.
Right.
Here's another one I think that is really important. If you have a home-based business, establish a satellite office. Find a place where you can bring people to meet, because frankly, meeting in your living room and or your bedroom, if you have a loft or whatnot, a little too personal.
Yeah, that is so. You have to have an outside space, and maybe sometimes you just need to be amongst the people and get out and breathe in some fresh air. Socialize a little bit. Even if we're really comfortable working alone, there's a value in being out in the community, and there are a lot of fun places. There's some co-working spaces, some cohabitating spaces,
You bet.
but even a coffee shop or a library, someplace that you're out and about, that you can meet with other people and have either because it's not always a customer, sometimes it's a power partner that you're going to meet with.
Absolutely. Now, how do you feel, Angel, about establishing a separate phone numbers and or
Please.
What?
Please. So I called somebody the other day, and I thought it was their business phone because it was written on their business paperwork on their flyer, but it was, you've reached the home of.
Hello.
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Right.
That's the phone number here. Nay.
Isn't it weird when you call what you think is an office number and you get somebody who answers, hello?
There are times that people, for somehow, and I'm not really sure because it's not listed anywhere, but will actually call my home. And my husband Jay gets the phone, and they're surprised that it's him, and it's an awkward conversation because he's not my secretary. Your spouse is not your secretary. Your children are not your secretary. They don't work for you. You're not on the payroll unless this is your office. If it's your office, because how do you answer the phone office-y versus professionally? Hello versus thank you for calling the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Right. Yeah, it's considerably different. Here's another thing. Your email address needs to be separate from your personal account. Whoever you are at Comcast.net, at AOL.net,
at Hotmail, or even Gmail. I mean, I know that we're all using Gmail. We have to, right?
You have to.
We all have a Gmail account. That is not your business email. That is not your professional email. Now, you might want to point everything to it and have it all in one place.
Fine.
I get that. But when you are putting your business email address on paperwork, giving it out to somebody, you sound temporary if you don't have angel@experiencepros.com.
That's a domain. That experiencepros.com, that's called a domain. If you have paid for a domain, then you have email that comes with that domain, and you should make use of that email in a professional setting. That's our humble but accurate opinion.
Well, and here's the thing is, because of our smartphones and all the technology now, you can host a multiple of different emails all in one place. So you don't have to go and check in 1,000 different places for all of your email. You can have it all congregate in one place.
That's one of the things that Gmail is brilliant for, is letting it all congregate in one place, and you get to choose which account you want to use.
You let people know you are set up for business. You might be small, and it might just be you, and you might just be starting out. We don't have to know that, because if we think that you're temporary, why would we invest? Why would we send other people to you if there is a risk that you're going to be out of business within a year?
Right.
There's just something psychologically that says if you're going to be out of business within the year, I'm not really
do business with you.
Not really looking to invest here because you're not invested. So how invested your customers are is how invested you appear to be.
Finally, if working from home has become a burden, if it's a little too awkward, maybe you're getting a little too busy, maybe the phone continues to ring and it's interrupted by people who are, babies crying or dogs barking. If that's the case, it's time to find a way to move out.
Well, and we have a great resource with Kellogg Executive Suites in Littleton that has a full-time receptionist. They've got your phone answering service. You've got a professional address. A lot of times people don't want to put their address on their business card because they don't want it to look like. You can even set up their virtual service where you can still work from home and just use their address and phone service. There's a lot of options for you. The question really isn't, where am I going to work? Because you do have so many options. The question really is this a business or is this a hobby?
And only you can answer that question, but if you don't, your customers will. They will determine for themselves. And so these are some simple steps to get your home-based business up to date, a little more professional, and when you do that, we promise you that you'll see professional level results as well. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
You have a 401k and you keep hearing about ways to invest in real estate or precious metals. At Diverse Retirement Solutions, they've developed a plan that will help you do just that, and you can take back control of your retirement funds with checkbook control and no annual fees. Find out how by going to diverseretirementsolutions.com or calling them at 970-316-2099. That's 970-316-2099. Don't wait another day to take control of your retirement funds. Put them to work for you today. Diverse Retirement Solutions, 970-316-2099.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
The Laura Ingraham Show, live mornings at 7 on KLZ 560, The Source. Experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We got a little variety coming up now.
Yeah, for all of you dog lovers, we've got two guests live from the Westminster Dog Show. Our favorite dynamic pet duo, Charlotte Reed and Dr. Michael Fleck, are here. Charlotte, hello.
Hi, I know that word pet phrenologist is a mouthful.
It can be. Charlotte, very nice to have you along with us. And Dr. Fleck, very nice to have you as well.
Well, you know, I have to tell you, we're so excited because Michael has never been to the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. So we're at two different locations, really just soaking it in. I've been coming to the show for like 30-plus years, since I was 5 years old with my dad. And when I got older, I could come at night with my dad, so that was a big highlight for me. So,
and Dr. Fleck, she invited you, and you're there for the first time. What do you think?
Yes, and I'm sitting right by the ring here, so you'll probably hear some of the great applause that'll come up for people that are rooting for their favorite dog in the ring.
I love it. I love it. All right, so Charlotte, what are we talking about today?
So we're talking about the excitement of the dog show. I mean, this is the Super Bowl of dog shows. You know, what's really great about it, Westminster is 138 years old. The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is the second oldest continuously held sporting event in the United States, next to the Kentucky Derby. And what's so fabulous is people come from all over the world. And since its inception, people have come from all over the world to see the dogs or enter dogs. I mean, the Tsar of Russia in one of the early shows entered a dog. The other thing that's really great about the show, and that one of the things Dr. Fleck really liked, is the abundance of dogs that you can see up close and personal, so that you can walk through the benching area and get familiar with the breeds, collect cards if you're interested in buying a dog. You can also, in some cases, touch the dog and really ask the breeder or handlers about the dog breed. And Dr. Fleck, why don't you tell them about the dog that you met last night?
Well, I'm going to explain that, but I think it's real important because I'm the first time here, and maybe you might like to know what the setting is. Right now, we're in Pier 92 and 94 on the West River of New York City, and this is where they're handling all of the breed contest. Tonight and tomorrow night, they'll be at Madison Square Garden. Tonight they'll have the group finals, and then, of course, best show is tomorrow night. But just to give you an idea of the massiveness of this place, it's about 2.5 football field long. That's the lower level. That's Pier 92. Pier 94 is just as long and just as big upstairs. There's probably 16,000 people here on this floor, maybe another 12,000 people upstairs. So it's extremely well attended and really well received.
My goodness. Excuse me for I'm sorry to interrupt, but two things that struck me in what you just said, Dr. Fleck. First of all, I had no idea. I've been searching Westminster, Colorado all over the place looking for the show. And something that Charlotte said, you talk about the people who are seeing the activities and then following up with maybe, hey, I would like to buy into that breed, or maybe even have one of the winners sire a breed myself. I didn't realize that those things were available. Charlotte, how long? I mean, is it hard to get involved with folks who are winners?
Absolutely not. I mean, one of the nicest things about this show, it's a bench show. That in the old days, events dogs were tied to the benches, so the local people in the city, in New York City, could come and watch. But, you know, generally what I recommend is buy a catalog because it has all of the names and the numbers of the people associated with the dog. If you see a dog that you like, walk over, say hi, ask the handler if you have time for a few questions. Some of them are preparing for the ring. And then be prepared. You know, these the team behind the dogs, the breeders, the owners, the handlers, the groomers, they really do want to help people. They do want to introduce people into showmanship, especially conformation, whether it's showing in conformation or agility. But they really do want to help, and they want to make sure that you pick the right dog for your lifestyle. So if you do, meet someone and you're interested in a house puppy, be prepared to be screened. Like, you'll be screening them, they'll be screening you. They want to make sure that you understand what goes into having this specific breed. For example, a beautiful Afghan just walked by me. Now, you have to be prepared to groom that dog on a daily basis.
Sure.
I think we get so caught up in just how adorable they are and those cute little faces that we forget about that there is actually the right dog for our personality and our lifestyle. Now, Charlotte, do you have a booth there that people are stopping by and you're giving pet tips to?
Well, what's really nice about this show is that you get to see old friends, you get to meet new friends. I saw, I've been sitting in the same seat for the umpteen years in the second row. So I saw the people who sit behind me from California. I see them once a year. We talk on the phone a few times a year. We met some gals in the Hotel Pennsylvania who have never been to the show before. We gave them some tips. Dr. Flack met a Tibetan Mastiff, the world's most expensive dog, yesterday. So there's so much to see, hear, and do. And we've actually documented everything at our Dynamic Pet Duo Facebook page.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, Dr. Fleck, what does it take to be the world's most expensive dog?
I don't know what it takes, but I fell in love with this dog last night. We walked up to this massive dog that weighs about 200 pounds. It looks like the lion from The Lion King, and it is just as sweet as a teddy bear, so photogenic. As a matter of fact, on Facebook, you'll be able to see my picture with this wonderful, it's just a wonderful dog. I want it. The only problem is that Charlotte and I Googled it to see what the expense was, and we saw that we'd really have to break a lot of piggy banks because it ranged anywhere from $16,000 to $1 million.
That sounds like a girlfriend I was once interested in.
She cost that much, and then you still had to feed her.
We still had to feed her. Charlotte, what is that Facebook page that we can follow you at?
It's Dynamic Pet Duo. So go to Facebook, check it out. If you want to post, you can invite yourself to the page. We have everybody who joins the page. We like them. So keep scrolling all the way down to the bottom so you'll see information. I'm actually going to go home at 2 o'clock and put some more updates on the page.
Love it.
I love it. Dynamic Pet Duo. I found you on Facebook. Pretty simple. Found you both individually as well. All right, Michael, parting thoughts? Last thing you want us to know about your trip to the Westminster Dog Show?
Yeah, this is a very addictive experience. If you go to the Super Bowl, you go to the Kentucky Derby, you always want to go back. Unfortunately for me, I've been here now, and I'll never miss another.
Love that.
It's that exciting.
The parties, the dogs, the people, it's all really exciting. I can't wait for Tuesday night, Best in Show.
Okay, so this goes on for how long, Charlotte? How long is the event?
Well, generally the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is 2 days, and we hear about that. We see it on TV. Tonight it's going to be on CSNBC, and then tomorrow night on USA Network. But this year they did something very different. Actually, Westminster now has the Masters Agility Championship. So they brought dogs all over the country who compete in agility, which is the fastest growing sport, and the AKC dog sport. And the dogs are hitting the course. They're jumping over hurdles. They're going up ramps, going down, flying after balls. It's so exciting. So they had that on Saturday. So Westminster now starts Saturday. But, the excitement part of it is the parties, the charity events, the things that everyone doesn't see from home. And the other nice thing about the Masters Agility Tournament was that Greg Lougatis was here, the Olympic swimmer and gold medalist. And who knew? Well, he competes in agility with his dog. So he was part of the Fox team and actually was reporting live from the piers where we are now. So there's always some new twists. I just saw somebody from the Atlanta Housewives. Patty Hearst, her friend, she usually does very well. Martha Stewart's been here. She's won the breed last year with her chow. Bill Cosby has owned more than one dog. Mary Tyler Moore. So you see so many celebrities who really love dogs. And that's what's exciting.
Well, I'll tell
They're
you,
just like everybody else when it comes to loving their dog.
isn't that the
And
truth?
we have so many visuals for you that you can look at on our Facebook page. So please take the time to go look.
You betcha. Folks, thank you so very much, Dr. Fleck. We appreciate you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And Charlotte, always a fantastic conversation with the pet trendologist. We appreciate you as well. And thanks for reporting from the Westminster Kennel Club.
Thank you so much. And next month, we'll be live from the largest pet product trade show in the country.
You know what? You're giving us an education. We love it. We know many of our listeners are dog lovers, love having our pet trendologist, our dynamic pet duo. Follow them on Facebook.
More positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
You've tried and tried to shed those 10, 20, even 50 pounds of excess weight, and like so many Americans, you're frustrated. It's no secret that the body needs to be in balance before lasting weight loss can be maintained. Let Dr. Deborah Zeff and Christy Edwards of Holistic Herbal Health help you detoxify your body and get you on the fast track to quantum weight loss. You know you can do this. Now you know someone who can help. Call Dr. Zeff and get started on your quantum weight loss today. 303-249-7742. That's 303-249-7742 or online at rootedinhealth.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Hi, this is Angie Austin with the good news, and the good news is Dave Ramsey teaches you what is right. You know, I grew up and we were pretty poor, and so then when I became an adult, I decided I would never be poor again. And so I saved. I follow all of his principles, and it's a nice way to live. I lost my job about a year ago, and guess what? I didn't have to change my lifestyle at all because I had saved for just that very thing. Please listen to The Good News with Angie Austin at 1 p.m. on AM 670 KLTT, at 5 p.m. during drive time on AM 810 KLVZ, and I'm in 3 places. You can also listen to me on KLZ, this station right here on Sundays at 8 a.m.
Self-governance is not a spectator sport. Grassroots Radio Colorado with Ken and Jason. Afternoons at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source. The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for tuning in. Bedankt. Grazie. Danke. Muchas gracias.
Oh my gosh, are you taking like one of those, do you have one of those tapes in your car where you're learning another language while you're driving?
Not quite like that, but I am practicing ways to say thank you.
Well, okay. All right, so multiple different languages offer ways of saying thank you. Are people feeling the gratitude if you say thank you in another language?
Probably not. In fact, that's probably a great segue to what we want to talk about. If you're not saying thank you in the language that your people speak, well, they're probably not receiving it the way that you thought they should.
So what I said and what you heard are probably two different things?
Indeed.
Yeah.
But we're here to help.
Absolutely. So often, you know, what you say and what people hear are not the exact same thing. You think that you're showing gratitude. You think that you are expressing your gratefulness to your clients and to your team and to the people around you. But most likely, we're not. You know, somebody holds open the door for us. We forget to look them in the eye and show appreciation. You know, the people get off the elevator first before people get in. This is something nice, and we should show our appreciation. People do stuff for us every single day, and your clients do something really special for you every single day. They keep your doors open.
Right. So how do you say thank you? There's lots of different ways, and we've kind of come up with a list of a number of different ways that you can say thank you so that they actually receive your gratitude in the spirit in which it was intended.
All right, so I think first of all, just having a system in place that we are going to express gratitude, that it is a part of your culture, it is a part of who you are, it is a part of what you do. I remember my orthodontist, my kid's orthodontist, in the waiting room, they had a little writing desk with a bunch of note cards on like a little stand.
Okay.
And you could just help yourself to these note cards.
While you're in the waiting room at the orthodontist.
At the orthodontist. And this was before Experience Pros.
Yes.
So I remember sitting there, you know, you're reading your magazine, you're waiting for your kid to go in and get their adjustment. And one day I got up and I went over to the table and I was looking through my calendar and looking at the people that I had just interacted with, maybe people that I had had a meeting with or had had coffee with or had stopped and done something with. And I decided to write them all a little note, just of appreciation.
Sure.
You know, it wasn't necessarily because of business. It wasn't necessarily because of my system, but I just hand wrote these notes. And what happened while I was handwriting these notes, my life kind of calmed down in the moment. The franticness that happens when you're a mom running your kids to appointments, you know, and you've got to get someplace and you've got to get dinner. I mean, there's so many things going on in your head. Your to-do list is constantly running. But while I was writing these notes, my to-do list disappeared. And in the moment, in just that moment, I was focused on that other person and thinking about how much that other person meant to me or just the significance that that person had. And it might have not really even been somebody close to me.
Sure.
But the impact that everybody leaves a little fingerprint on your life.
And now you're able to leave a fingerprint on theirs by saying thank you with a simple thank you note. I think that is huge.
Now, a lot of times that you know, companies think, well, I have way too many people in my customer base. It's not practical to send handwritten note cards to.
Really? Well, let's talk about the people you met this week. How about today? Those you interact with.
If we model that little orthodontist practice, and we just keep some note cards on hand, maybe in our computer bag or on our desk or in our purse, you know, just close by at the end of the day, you know, where you journal. And if we just kept some note cards nearby, it would be so easy to just the immediate people that you had a connection with. Somebody once told me, when you've got those large companies that you do business with, that they are a lot of times kind of that big fish we're after, because they're going to bring us in the dollars and they're going to keep our doors open. But it's those local companies
always
that refer us, that bring us new business, that are our fan bragging, raving fans. The person who told me this was Dennis Giroux from Printing Done Quickly. Just recognizing it's the people who you interact with on a regular basis. What if you only wrote the handwritten note card to them?
Right. How about this? Have you ever sent out a gift just because? just to say thank you. You know, we talk about who's your favorite customer, and really they should all be your favorite customers because they've already traded their money for your service or product. But just send out or drop by and deliver in hand something small. I got something in the mail the other day, and it was a box. And I opened up the box, and it was a little Lego promotional piece for a construction company. And we'd had them on the show, and it was a thank you note. But it came like a gift.
It was a gift. It was all packaged up beautifully.
Oh.
You know, we've done some really silly things from time to time. We've delivered 6 packs of Mountain Dew to our customers because we couldn't do this without you.
Absolutely. We've delivered coffee because, frankly, your business is grounds for us staying alive.
We've also delivered little s'mores kits because we want to do business with you some more.
It's not hard to be creative, but giving a little gift goes a long way towards the well-being or the way that we feel about each other.
And you probably already have some promotional items or some little tchotchkes or things around your office that you could repurpose and give as a gift. And here's how you make it a gift, is you wrap it. You present it. You got this package in the mail, which in and of itself, you know, it was a small token, but the way it was presented, the way it was packaged,
beautiful.
Was packaged. So can you put some wrapping paper on it? Can you tie a little ribbon on it? Can you do something to it that actually takes it from, I took this out of the storage closet and thought you might want it, to, I just want to show our gratitude and I want to present you with this gesture, this gift.
I really was thinking of you. All right, how about this? What better gift can you possibly give than a referral?
They all need it. We all live on referrals, right? If I was to ask you, how does your business grow? You'd say, ooh. You know, if I would say, how do people find out about you? You know, word of mouth, referrals, word of mouth. I grow by word of mouth. I grow by referrals. And we're all very proud of the fact that our customers refer us business. Congratulations. So return the favor.
Absolutely. And, you know, kindness begets kindness, right? Like begets like. And so when you do something like that, when you give somebody a referral, it is human nature. We are wired to reciprocate.
Right. And, you know, here's how. It's so easy. If you know something about your customers, if you've spent some time getting to know them, you know who their ideal client is. And you want to talk about a big bang for your buck, a great investment. We're always trying to give referrals. Keeping your customers in business, well, if you help them stay in business, they're going to stay your customer longer.
Nothing says that you know your customer better than when you send them an article or a white paper or something that you've come across in your research that is close to their passion. Right?
Absolutely. And the thing is, if gratitude is a part of your system, if it's part of your culture and you're expressing gratitude, you can come up with really fun ways to express that. If it's foreign, we've never done anything other than we send a thank you email, we send a survey, and you know, when we send our letter at the end of the year and tell them it's time to renew, you know, sending out those handwritten notes and that appreciation, stopping by, and showing your expression, or having, you know, something like a little goodie box that you can give somebody a gift every time they come in, or just something that helps them to remember you. Not everybody's love language is a gift, so even just expressing it and saying the words, I appreciate you, goes a really long way.
And if you decide to do that in public, so much the better, not because you want to make a spectacle of yourself, but because they deserve public recognition. One of those things that truly trumps any dollar amount that you could possibly exchange for their doing business with you is by acknowledging them in public and saying thank you. We have to wrap this first hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show, but don't worry, we've got a whole nother hour of positive business talk coming up next. So on behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, and myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros Radio Show happen every single day, we want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing the show with others. Remember, you really are the revolution, and we are starting a revolution in how people treat people in business. Now go out and give somebody a 20-second kiss. It's not licking lips. You know what that stands for. Kindness is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560. Hundreds of career positions, Denver's major corporations. Visit Denver's annual Employment Day Career Fair, Friday, February 5th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Exto Hall. Go to citycareerfair.com for more details.
Most dealerships offer a standard 1-year, 12,000-mile warranty on repairs. Get your car fixed by a Colorado Select Auto Care Center, and they will triple that warranty. 3 years, 36,000 miles on every repair, which is roughly 1.5 trips around the planet. Now, maybe you're not planning a trip like that, but every time you get in your car, you should expect it to get you where you're going. Find the Colorado Select Auto Care Center nearest you at coloradoselect.org. Around the world and back, coloradoselect.org.
You are in desperate need of getting someone else to help you on your IT team at work. And here at 560 The Source, we have the IT recruiter that can talk to your hiring manager and make that happen with the right fit. Call our info line at 303-481-1800. That's 303-481-1800 to find out more.
This is the legendary KLZ AM 560 KLZ HD Denver and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster. The terror threat in Sochi still high. The Blaze Radio's Mari Cartel.
Security concerns are not front and center in my mind, and really have not been since I landed.
That's USA Today correspondent Christine Brennan telling ABC News how secure she feels in Sochi. But former New York City Police Commissioner Ray Kelly reminding the Olympics are just underway, and the '72 Munich massacre happened 9 days into the Games. Kelly adding the venue is locked down tight, but just outside of Sochi, security may not be as strong.
I think outside of the area of Sochi, there is a risk of an attack, but I think the Russians, they have the tools.
More frightening is former U.S. Marine Colonel Steve Ganyard's assessment that security may not be able to handle a breach.
The embassy got quite nervous because they found huge deficiencies in the Russian ability to do medical, to do evacuations, to have communications, to do interoperability.
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
In the year 1791, Americans were guaranteed individual freedoms and a limited government. Today, those freedoms are disappearing. The government listens to your phone calls and scans your emails. That's why we've created 1791 Email. When you sign up for an account, you can rest assured that we won't invade your inbox or scan your emails. And with your 1791 Email account, you'll be letting everyone know that you believe in individual freedom. Find out more about 1791 Email at 1791.com and start sharing the spirit of America today. For the record, establishing truth in the media and setting a new standard in broadcast journalism. Investigating the stories the mainstream media doesn't just ignore, but are afraid to uncover. A news program that doesn't compromise anything, has no political agenda, and nothing to lose. For the record, restoring truth in the media and setting the record straight. Returning soon to the Blaze. Truth lives here.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, brought to you by Mass Mutual Colorado. Experience Pros, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business.
You're so funny. In between.
I am so funny. You heard it. Charlie's recording.
All right, let me rephrase that.
Okay.
You're not so funny.
Oh. What else is new? In between the commercials and in between.
You are entertaining.
Yes.
You are entertaining. I will. Yeah, I think I could land. I could land on that one. So now when people say, "Oh my gosh, Eric is so funny,"
He's entertaining.
he's entertaining.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my. That's nice, Eric. Like I always needed a.
No, wait a minute.
You know how you need a phrase to
Say,
respond
"That's
to
nice,
people.
Eric."
Now listen, when you always need to have
Slam.
a comeback, a phrase, a response,
Right.
a witty, a little repartee.
He's
because
interesting.
interesting used to be my word of choice. When I didn't want to say something negative,
Yeah.
I would reply that it was interesting.
So what is it that you think is entertaining now?
At the moment, my phrase is entertaining. That's it.
All right, and what you said between the commercial breaks, we were doing something, and I was funny and entertaining.
Yeah, I lost it. He wasn't funny. I was kidding.
We came this close.
I know.
This close to a confession.
I know. But not today, folks. We're just going to save that for another time.
All right.
You are entertaining. This is good news. This is really good news. I've always really struggled when people come up and say, Eric is so funny. It is. He is interesting. No, I think he's entertaining. Is much better. I feel like I'm just enlightened. I just had my brilliant aha moment of the day.
Well,
it's over now. I can go home and go back to
I remember those aha moments and how they move into your sphere. And
I was just gonna comment on his antics that what he tries to get done during a commercial break, right up to the very second we come right up on the air. He kind of pushes it to the edge. He's just kind of a living on the edge kind of guy, and living on the edge, entertaining kind of guy.
I don't know if I like this.
I'm actually getting ready to write your DWM profile.
DWM?
Isn't that what that is?
I don't
Divorced
know.
white male.
Oh, divorced white male? Oh.
Yeah, profile for your...
And where do you think you're going to post that?
There are places.
Eric is highly entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful
And lives
where
on
you
the
post
edge. Lives on the edge. There's got to be an app for all of that.
There probably is. I don't think I want to know about it, though. So are you watching the Olympics?
Ish.
Yeah. I'm interested. How are we getting into the Olympics, or are we watching the backstory?
The backstory is far more entertaining.
Right.
Entertaining.
It seems. There's that word.
There's that word again. Well, last year, the last time I really got into the Olympics was because my friend Missy Franklin.
Right.
And so she was all over. It was really easy when you have a person I think that you're following. But this year I seem to be watching the journalists.
The journalists, the backstory with the journalists are quite interesting, especially if you follow Twitter and hashtag.
It's just such a shame.
What are you hashtagging?
Sochi problems.
Yes.
Which is such a shame because these athletes, I mean, they're so wonderful and they've competed and they've come so far and they are uniting their countries together. I mean, they're representing something fabulous, and yet the journalists they really seem to be taking center stage.
Well, tell you what, I too am kind of sort of watching the Olympics. I'm not a big Winter Games fan. And,
wait a minute, why not? You were big into skiing. I mean, I thought you would really get into all those winter sports.
I like skiing. This is going to sound crazy for all you folks, especially NASCAR fans. I don't like the wrecks. I can't watch the disasters. And when somebody breaks stuff and does the agony of defeat right there on live TV or pre-recorded live TV, I don't like it. And it happens, and it happened yesterday. And
Eric, he like absorbs it.
I can't help it.
It's the stress, and he absorbs it. But really, without that stress, you wouldn't get any exercise at all.
Well, I did medal in the downhill luge.
You're gonna say that again?
Well, it's true. I won't subject you to the. You asked, what was necessary. I won't subject you to that. But
I don't believe you.
You don't have to.
Where's your medal?
It's entertaining.
Prove it.
We'll be back after this.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can't walk through your garage, much less park your car? You need to clear your clutter. Kevin Perry and Red Diamond Auctions can help. Red Diamond Auctions, where nothing happens until somebody sells something. Kevin Perry and Red Diamond Auctions will buy partial and complete estates. What are you waiting for? Call today, 970-673-2625. That's 970-673-2625. Visit reddiamondauctions.com today or call now, 970-673-2625.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
This is Dave Logan, and I know what it's like to get home and not be able to get into the garage, right? I mean, it's especially frustrating when you're getting home from a road trip. That's why I now trust Don's Garage Doors to make sure that it never happens to me again. The LiftMaster system, along with the reliability at Don's, gives me absolute confidence that I'll always be welcomed home. Perhaps you should contact my friends at Don's Garage Doors and ask about their free keypad and remote offers while their supplies last. Find them online at donsgaragedoors.com or call them at 303-738-DOOR.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Laura Ingram, mornings at 7, live on KLZ 560, The Source.
This is Dave. The Experience Pros radio show is changing the way people treat people in business. Listen to Eric and Angel, mornings at 10, right before the Dave Ramsey Show at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
It's another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That's that Monday.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show, where we're changing the lyrics of every song, including this one. You know something? Sunday is no longer just a fun day. Manic Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day that ends in Y here on the Experience Pros radio show.
You having fun?
Yes.
You don't regret having to get up on Mondays,
No.
having to commute?
Oh my gosh, no.
Like that
I
doesn't...
love coming to work.
All right. Well, we hope that all of our listeners love going to work. And if you just kind of have those Monday blues, then maybe you need a little oomph in your career. And so often what we do for a living is just because they were hiring, and we still are there at that place.
Sure.
But you hear about these people that are so excited, they're thriving in the workplace, they feel as if they're living their purpose and love showing up for work on Monday. And so here's a good time just to kind of review who you are and what you do and what you're passionate about. And take a time, go ahead and pull out your resume. Wait a minute, it's dusty, it's rusty, it's old. I know, it's probably been a while since you've looked at your resume. But your resume isn't just a list of these are all the things that I have done, these are all the places that I have worked at, but it's really a story. and it's your story for who do I want to be when I grow up.
So I got a little aside on the update your resume note. A friend of mine sent me a resume over the weekend, and he had received this for an actual job interview opportunity, and the resume came in a Word document form. You want to know what the title of the Word document was?
What was it?
Dad's Resume Doc.
Nice.
Had your daughter help you, did you?
Nice. Dad's resume.
Dad's resume.
All right. Well, first of all, if you're going to send your resume, rename it with your name, your full name in the title with your resume so somebody else can save it and have it as that searchable.
And make it a PDF.
And make it a PDF. All that formatting that you do to indent and bold and
fonts.
All of that switches when you send it to somebody else. If they don't have the exact same version of your software
or settings or fonts,
it's not going to come as fabulous and all that time and effort that you worked on it. So if you save it as a PDF before you send it off, what they receive is what you see.
That's a good one.
But when we're talking about your resume, if it's not telling the story, if you look at it and you're creative and it's all data entry, or if it's all data entry and you want to be creative or whatever, the opposite is, what can we do to move your story to tell who you really are as a human being? So often I'll meet people and they'll say, I'm looking for a job.
Right.
Well, what do you want to do?
Anything.
Anything. Doesn't much matter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to get you hired at all.
It does much matter. And if it doesn't much matter to you, why would somebody really want to invest in hiring you, training you, and setting you up for success if it doesn't matter to you?
Make your resumes specific to the industry and specific to the company that you are looking to get hired with.
And there's some really fun resume building tools these days that actually you can create almost like a landing page for your resume so people can look at it electronically online, include some video, include photographs, include links to some of your accomplishments, charities that you're involved with. And here's the thing too, is if you have pieces on your resume that are just not at all relevant, you don't have to include all of that in your story.
It's so true.
We don't need it all. And so here's another thing. Let's increase your skill set.
What are you doing to improve yourself? That's such a key thing. If I'm looking for somebody to join the team, I want to know, are you a go-getter? Are you self-motivated? Are you doing things to improve yourself? Or are you content, i.e. lazy?
For example, you might be in a position right now that pays the bills, but on the side, you've got volunteer work, maybe you're involved with a community, maybe you've done some educational pieces on the side that bring you to the skill set that you're looking for. Include those pieces in your resume, because the current job, if it's not really that next stepping stone for you, we get it. An interviewer gets it. I'm paying the bills right now, but my passion is over here. And the fact that you have a job is the best time to be looking for a new job.
Absolutely. And when you're looking for that new job while you are still working and gainfully employed, that's an important piece. Remember that probably 90% of the people who ever get a job get it through word of mouth, and that happens through a network of some sort.
It's what's the phrase? It's not who you know, it's who knows you.
Right.
It's who knows you. Who's heard of you? Who's recognized you? Who's willing to make an introduction for you? We were talking in the car on the way here about some of the celebrities, some of the success stories, and you've got to have something that makes you unique and special and a gift and something you're willing to do to help raise up a company. But at the same time, if you've got somebody else that can tell that story for you, that is so powerful. And the best way is to involve yourself in a network, a professional association.
Yep.
Get out from behind Monsters, Inc. or whatever the job interview sites are, and go out and meet people.
Absolutely. I think that's a Disney movie, but Monster.com is what we or ING, either one. Hey, folks, no, that's insurance. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got more positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz, founder of BioT Medical. Did you know that men with low testosterone are more likely to suffer from heart disease, high cholesterol, and 3 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's disease? Go to biotmedical.com to learn how you can increase your testosterone, balance your hormones, and achieve your best health with just 2 treatments per year. We have BioT certified practitioners throughout the Denver area. Go to biotmedical.com for the location near you. That's BIOTEmedical.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Hi, this is Angela, and I want to send you on a weekend getaway. All you have to do is tell Eric where to go. That's right. Just for voting for where you would send Eric on his first vacation in 12 years, you're entered to win a getaway of your own. It's free, and you can vote online once every day on the Highlands Ranch Travel Facebook page, right there on the Experience Travel tab. Tune in daily to discover 16 other locations around town where you can get extra votes each and every day. There's no downside. Possibly win a weekend getaway just by telling Eric where to go.
I'm John Walsh. I'm Ed Smart. When a child is abducted, time is critical.
That's why Amber Alert is so important. The public is notified when a child is abducted.
It's a partnership between broadcasters, law enforcement, transportation, and you.
Thanks for making Amber Alert happen.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for tuning in today. Here's the thing. We were just talking a little bit about how to get your career in shape. And I think that we should carry this conversation a little more. You just left off with join some professional associations and make sure that you expand your network, if you will. I think one of the things that we like to say here at Experience Pros is jump in and become a leader. Don't just join, but lead.
Well, here's the thing. Who you are is a representation of the people you hang out with.
Right.
You know, when we talk about your associations and who you associate with, who you hang out with, who do you really call your friends, what are you really involved with? So often we just want to show up and we want to sign up to belong to an association or, you know, maybe come to an event. There's leadership opportunities all around us. And as you get to be the leader right where you're at. But a lot of times we think about our association, and so if I go back to who you're hanging out with,
Right.
maybe look at your LinkedIn profile. Beef it up a little bit.
Sure.
Finally connect to those people that you keep putting off. You keep thinking you're going to finally connect to your associates, the people that you've met along the way. Well, do that. Finally connect with them.
Well, and you'll notice that when you get involved, you don't fall into the litany of people that say, yeah, I tried that and it didn't work for me. I draw back to many times we've heard people who join chambers of commerce or other trade associations or whatnot, and they don't get involved.
No, they're the wallflowers that show up inconsistently.
Right.
They haven't really built any relationship. They haven't invested in anybody or anything, and then that didn't work for them.
Right. Show me the network. Show me the relationship in real life. That is actually a model for success. It's not. You got to become involved. You've got to get become a leader. The leaders, when they leave, they don't sit there and say, "Gosh, I tried that and it didn't work for me." They say, "Here's what I accomplished."
Groups are made up of people, and so we're looking for volunteers, we're looking for leaders, we're looking for people to be engaged. And a lot of times, that's kind of how we filter out who's not the right fit.
You bet.
Because there are a lot of opportunities for you to be involved, and if you're not taking advantage of any of them, and you find your way out, that's probably okay.
Find a charitable organization to get involved with and become a community leader of one sort or another, or just a community asset, if you will. And when you volunteer, you may find that there's a whole other sphere of people to connect with that you may not have ever even considered.
Think about the other people who are volunteering.
You bet.
Think about the companies that they might represent, the Frank circle, their sphere of influence, their friends, relatives, associates, their neighbors, their customers, the people that they know. And when you show up for something, you're giving back, giving back to the community. That tells us something about your character. And it isn't just all about entitlement. It isn't all about me and what's in it for me, but you're willing to pay it forward and do something to give back. And that says you might just be the right kind of person I want to hire.
You bet. For years we have said this, where you go, your brand follows. But how much effort and energy do you put into the consideration of your brand?
Your company might be really relaxed. You might not have a dress code where you work. It might not be required for you to get dressed up for work. Yet where you go, if you have that presence that represents the kind of success that you're looking for, if you dress the part, and you hear people say the fake it till you make it. This isn't that.
It is not that.
You are already that successful person. You just don't have the job to go with it yet.
Absolutely. Your brand is your promise, right? Your promise to your customer base. And so dress that, look that, develop that. If you don't have the support, and I'm talking about online and offline marketing materials and all those things that support that brand, there's something to look at beefing up.
Stay current with what the trends are. Check out magazines. Check out some of the hot topics that are trending on the internet through some of the social media outlets. You don't want to be the last one to know. Ignorance is not exciting. It is not a quality we're hiring.
No. In fact, taking that notion of ignorance, whatever you do, be aware of what your presence online is as well. If you don't know what people are saying about you or the thought process behind you, find a couple of folks who will tell you the truth, blunt, cold, hard, honest, and ask them.
So we started out talking about looking at your resume because it's your story, right?
Right.
Well, what about your online presence? Have you ever Googled your name and see what and then click on images and see what shows up?
Oh, no. What?
Yeah. So you want to monitor your online presence. Look at some of the things that you've posted. Look at some of the things your friends are posting. Is this time to kind of beef up and just monitor and just show, ooh, he's Eric's.
Holy cow. I didn't even get past the Google bar. I typed in my name, Eric Raymer, Cincinnati, Eric Raymer's Illustrated Illusions. That's funny. How many years old is that? Eric Raymer, Magician, same date thing. Cincinnati Police?
Yeah. You might want to just Google your name. And here's something really interesting, too. So often when we are Googling our own names, we're looking ourselves up for brand relevance and SEO. We tend to do it from our own computer, which has all the cookies of your website, your social media, your computer is kind of predisposed to tell you how fabulous you are and how many different places you're at.
Yeah,
so go to the library. Go to a public computer that doesn't have all those cookies on their computer, that isn't just giving you the SEO stuff that you've put out there for your company or for your brand, for your blog. I mean, it'll bring it all up and you'll be so excited. 26 pages of just me. Go someplace outside of your realm and now see what comes up.
Absolutely. And then...
Are you so excited? He's like,
I found a picture.
Look at me. Look at me.
I found a picture. Okay, so many of you know I was a professional illusionist for many, many years, and I found one of the coolest promo pictures I ever took, and it brings a smile to my face.
So mine, just in my Google bar, I bring up Angel Tussey. It says Angel Tussey Experience Pros, Angel Tussey Radio Show, Angel Tussey Twitter, and Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I made it to your list.
You made it to my list.
But no police.
No police.
Left the police behind.
Yeah.
That guy in Cincinnati, he's a bad guy. All right. Finally, let's never underestimate the power of a positive attitude. It is the thing here at the Experience Pros Radio Show. We do deliver every single day positive business talk. It's not a shtick. It is who we are, and we encourage you to develop a positive attitude too. Because when you do, here's the truth: people will gravitate towards you because people like positivity.
I clicked on the images for me.
Yeah.
This is like a stroll down memory lane.
Talking about positivity here.
No, like a stroll down memory lane. Look, there's Brian Hart.
Brian Hart,
did our
framed the art.
The very first book event for List That Saved My Life.
He's a positive guy.
He is, and there's a picture of him holding the book. There's a bunch of us speaking, which is so much fun. Oh, I encourage
And we're
you
always
to go
speaking
do this.
positively.
Go.
Don't forget about the positivity.
Oh, well, do something positive.
Amen. Folks, we've got a fantastic rest of the show for you. Don't go anywhere. Turn up the volume. Great guest coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame Art. It matters.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
You want to create more in your life and you want to do it with ease, but you aren't sure how to get there. It's time to be open to new ideas and do what Faith did. It's time to pick up your copy of the new book, What Would Faith Do? By Faith Young. Filled with inspirational stories of people just like you who overcame adversity and went on to achieve amazing things, What Would Faith Do? Will motivate you to do the same. Create an abundant life through faith. Get a sneak peek of What Would Faith Do? Or purchase a copy at, you guessed it, whatwouldfaithdo.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. reduce conflict, and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
You know, the last time I was on Denver radio, Rocky Mountain High was just a song. Hi, everybody. It's me, America's Mr. Right, Jason Lewis. Join me weeknights at 7 for the Jason Lewis Show on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. You know that we love to support the nonprofit organizations in our sphere, and we've got just such an occasion now.
Absolutely. We're going to talk to FamiliesFirstColorado.org. Adam Rove is the Executive Director of Families First Colorado. Look them up online at FamiliesFirstColorado.org. Adam, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You guys have a great fundraiser coming up.
We do. It's our Midnight in Paris Gala. We do an annual event every year, and this is going to be another exciting one. People can come and dance and have a good time and learn more about our organization and what we have going on at Families First.
Let's talk about that organization, Families First. What is the premise of the nonprofit?
Yeah, you know, our organization is really built around helping prevent and stop child abuse. And so we do that in a couple different ways. And we have two programs. We have a parenting support program, where we have parents who come in who just want to learn more about parenting, how it is they can improve their skills so they can maybe stop some of the stress things that are happening in their lives so they can be better parents. So we have parenting classes for them. We have a parent support line, which is 1-800-CHILDREN. So parents all across the state can call that line and get services or resources that we have available to them. And then maybe just to have someone to talk to who maybe can help them understand more what's going on in their life and redirect some of their stress.
You know, we always say that it doesn't come with that. Your children don't come with a handbook. Yeah. There's no real rules. There's no real class. There's no real guide for raising these children. And, you know, it can be really stressful. You can feel like you're all alone. And most of the time, even if we're doing a good job, we feel like we're screwing up our kids.
Yeah, you know, and I have two children of my own. And when they were born, that was the same thing I did. I said, there's no book for this.
Right.
I was a social worker, so, and, you know, for all these years, and I had all these tools that I thought I could use, but each one of my kids is different, and they all take different skills. And so I think for families out there who are struggling and maybe just having a difficult time, it's good for them to be able to reach out to an organization.
Now, Adam, you also have the Children's Treatment Center, who, if I understand correctly, it's their role to help those who have unfortunately become victims of abuse.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have a Children's Treatment Center. It's a very unique setting for us because it's like a family home, which is different than some other residential facilities that are out there where it might be more institutionalized. So kids come here, we take them from as young as age 3 up until they're 12. And through those opportunities that come to our home, then they get to experience, you know, what it's like to be in a setting where they're free of abuse. They get to learn some new skills and hopefully get placed into a forever home, because that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to go and live with a permanent family. So we help them develop those skills.
I love that you have the two-pronged approach. I'm looking at some of the parenting classes that you offer, Love and Logic, Parenting Made Fun for children under the age of 5, and then this one is necessary, Appreciating Your Adolescent.
Oh, yeah. We have some great facilitators who are parents themselves, so they come in and they come with not only the skills from being a parent, but, you know, they go through a lot of training to be able to come and work with other families.
I bet you that would be a great class for business owners.
For appreciating our adolescents.
Their
yes, absolutely. I remember my mom telling me at one point, she's like, from the age of 13 to 17, I didn't like you very much. And with no doubt, I mean, you know, we're a wreck. We're looking for guidance, and there's so much pressure. There's so much influence on a teenager's life, and it's tough to be a parent. Great that there's a resource, FamiliesFirstColorado.org. Spell it all out, FamiliesFirstColorado.org. And so this fundraiser, this big event that you're doing, Midnight in Paris, on March 15th, you're looking for sponsors. You're doing fundraising.
Yeah, we're going to have a live auction, a silent auction. We have businesses who obviously come in and sponsor the event for us. So if there's any businesses out there that would love to get involved, we'd love to have you. You can reach out to us and we can show you how to do that. But individuals can come. You can let us know. Just get on the website and buy a ticket. There's tickets as low as $100, and then, of course, there's higher tickets for sponsors.
All right, and there's going to be food. There's going to be dancing.
Food and dancing, and you get to dress up in your Paris culture and come and have a good time.
My husband and I do a lot of fundraisers. Eric and I attend a lot of fundraisers.
Absolutely.
And they are so much. They're so much fun.
Where is this Midnight in Paris?
It's going to be at the Doubletree by Hilton in Greenwood Village.
Oh, sure. Very nice venue. Love that. And the date and time again?
It's going to be March 15th from 6 until 11 p.m.
All right, March 15th. The tickets are available at familiesfirstcolorado.org. It's their Steppin' Out Gala, Midnight in Paris. What a very, very fun theme, and helping parents, helping abused children find their forever home, which you've got to love that. Now, the families that come to you, they don't necessarily have to have been having an abusive relationship at this point. They can just come to you kind of as a resource before things bubble up.
Exactly, definitely not. I mean, at any point in time you feel you just need some extra help or resources, call our 1-800-CHILDREN. We'll connect you with some classes if that's what you need, or just to have someone to talk to and walk through it.
Sometimes I remember having to lock mommy in timeout. I am locking myself in timeout because I just need a break and to calm down. And so you just take your phone with you into the bathroom and call 1-800-CHILDREN and say, what do I do? They're out of hand.
Exactly.
And there's people there to help.
Exactly.
I love it. Is there anything else that you'd like to leave us with as far as information about your organization? What's our next step?
I think if anybody's interested, you guys were talking a bit earlier about getting involved in charities, and our organization, we have lots of volunteers that come in and help us. So if anybody out there is interested in volunteering with our organization, please give us a call, check out our website, and then come on in and sit down and talk to us and see if there's a good fit for you and what you're interested in.
So what kinds of volunteers, how involved are they with the classes, or are they behind the scenes, or is it both?
Yeah, it's a little both. I mean, we have volunteers who can come in and actually help us on our support line, and we train them, and they can sit down, and as parents, they can help other parents who need help. We have facilitators who they can be trained to go out and do some of our classes or some of our support groups. And then we also have volunteers who come in and work with the kids directly and maybe do activities with them and help them with events. Kids really love having volunteers come in and do amazing projects with them. So I mean, there's all kinds of things. And if you just want to come in and help around the facility, I mean, we always need leaves raked or things like that done around the place that we could use volunteers for.
Love it. So there's something for everyone at familiesfirstcolorado.org, putting families first, Friends for Families First. Their gala on March 15th, Midnight in Paris. Tickets can be found at familiesfirstcolorado.org. And of course, our listeners are full of businesses. If you want to sponsor a worthwhile cause, they're looking for donations. You'll have an auction, or is it door prizes, auction?
We'll have a silent auction and then a live auction there.
Those live auctions are so much fun.
Going to be a great night, absolutely.
We have live entertainment, so we'll have a band there who'll be singing and helping to get everybody in the mood for dancing that night. So.
Okay, so what are you going to wear?
I don't know yet. I was thinking about that just the other day, and I figured I better pick out an outfit, but I haven't gotten one.
Yeah, you said Parisian style, and
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, Angel will tell you. I'll tell you that much. You're the second man that Angel's asked. What are you going to wear at various events? And so I would never think to ask you that. But you look nice today. I love that.
I don't think this would be what I'll be wearing, but yeah, thank you.
You brought it up, so I thought, I want to know.
It's consistent.
I want to
and
know.
I love that.
Well, and don't you? Okay, so men wouldn't ever ask, and you probably will think like the day of. Are you married, Adam?
Yeah.
I am sure that your wife is already thinking about this, about what she is going to wear to this event.
I'm sure she is.
She's been thinking about it since day one, and so what you wear is a extension of her chic style that evening. There's a lot of pressure.
So the right answer is I will match whatever my wife wears.
Whatever she tells me to wear.
That's exactly the way that it is.
A happily married man.
Adam Rove with familiesfirstcolorado.org. That's familiesfirstcolorado.org. Make sure that you get your ticket for Midnight in Paris, March 15th? 15th. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. More positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Hi, this is Karen with Seniors Helping Seniors of South Metro Denver. If you or someone you know is a more mature citizen who needs a little extra hand around the house, Seniors Helping Seniors is your answer. We provide personal care, companionship, transportation, meal preparation, and more, including Alzheimer's and dementia care. And all of our helpers are seniors themselves. Licensed and trustworthy help is available at seniorshelpingseniors.com/South Metro Denver or by calling 303-990-4561. That's 303-990-4561. Call today and let's meet.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
You've tried and tried to shed those 10, 20, even 50 pounds of excess weight, and like so many Americans, you're frustrated. It's no secret that the body needs to be in balance before lasting weight loss can be maintained. Let Dr. Deborah Zeff and Christy Edwards of Holistic Herbal Health help you detoxify your body and get you on the fast track to quantum weight loss. You know you can do this. Now you know someone who can help. Call Dr. Zeff and get started on your quantum weight loss today. 303-249-7742. That's 303-249-7742 or online at rootedinhealth.com.
You know, it's so inspiring to hear those debt-free screams from the Dave Ramsey Show. When you hear how people have overcome financial difficulties, it makes you realize you're not alone in those struggles and that you can do it too. That's what my show is all about in all aspects of life. Hi, everybody. This is Angie Austin. I invite you to join me on our sister station, 810 KLVZ, for The Good News. It's stories of hurt that have turned into stories of hope, stories of triumph, victory, and overcoming obstacles in your life. Tune in weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. for The Good News with Angie Austin on our sister station, 810 KLVZ.
Experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Like I said, Eric is entertaining.
If you're watching the video, you're watching me do what that other guy does on this Fat Boy Slim video.
I don't know that most of America, well, I don't know. I didn't know. I had never seen it before. But it's a very long video.
It's a great video.
Of Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Walking.
Dancing.
Walking.
He starts walking, but then he dances and then he flies. Oh, yeah.
Eric loves it.
I
and
do.
anytime this comes on, he stands up and he sticks his hands in
Start
his
doing the Christopher Walken dance.
pockets, but you're stuck to like
I know
one
it.
space.
I've got
So
a leash.
It
It's the
doesn't
headset.
translate at all.
If I take the headset off, how can I possibly walk in
You could
rhythm
just-
to the
You
music?
could just walk right out the door.
I don't think I like that idea.
I think you could just walk right on down the hallway.
You know, you have been trying to get rid
Through
of
the
me for a
cubicles.
long time.
Is that what you heard?
I think that's exactly what everybody's hearing. In fact, you started a campaign to get rid of me.
Well,
Yes,
we're gonna just tell you where to go. That's not the same thing as getting
you
rid
just
of
said
you.
you just keep on walking, going down
Just
the
keep
hall.
on walking. I know. Well, it doesn't translate. You standing here, standing still, doing this little.
Doing the Christopher Walken.
Actually, it's more like the old man shuffle. Is like the. This is what it looks like. All right, so we are going to tell Eric where to go. I have started a campaign. Me and about 20 other companies in the city are holding a voting. We have a voting box where you, as our listener, can vote on where you think Eric Raymer should go on vacation, his first vacation in over 12 years. We're partnering up with Highlands Ranch Travel. The event is being sponsored by Binkley IT, and there are 9 locations on the docket for vacation destinations.
Now, here's why you want to vote for one of these, and you want to do it every single day, because, frankly, you can tell me where to go, and many people do. However, if you go through the online portal here at Highlands Ranch Travel on their Facebook page, just a little experience travel tab, you get to vote on one of these 9 locations, and with every time you vote, you get entered into a getaway of your own. We're going to send 2 people to the St. Regis Hotel in Vail, or Aspen.
I know it is in Aspen.
It's in Aspen. I keep saying Vail. I'm pulling back the veil on Aspen.
The St. Regis Hotel. Every time you vote, your entry is a drawing. Your vote is an entry into the drawing to win this weekend to the St. Regis in Aspen. It will also include a 1-hour session with Park Meadows Pilates.
Come on.
The prize is actually growing for the winner of telling you where to go. Now, here's how it works. There are multiple locations all over the city that you can go in and vote at. Go into their storefront. They'll have a voting box, and you can vote. You can vote every single day from each of the locations. So you have a lot of chances to increase your chances to win the free weekend to Aspen. Some of the choices, the destinations you get to choose are a cruise on the Amazon.
Not going there. Don't vote for that.
Okay.
Big bugs in the Amazon.
Hold on.
They got monkeys that have bugs on them.
We are not asking. This is not, Eric, tell us where you want to go on vacation. That is not how this game works.
I have an opinion, and I'm going to opine.
If Eric had an opinion of where he wanted to go on vacation, he would have gone. But since he has not gone on vacation in 12 years, he does not know what he wants to do. Therefore, we are not listening to him at all. Zip it.
The Amazon.
Zip it. Fine.
If there's a location that has no.
That means he's already been there. Cruise to Bermuda.
Okay.
The Blue Ridge Mountains.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's just, you look at the Blue Ridge Mountains, you think, oh, well, that's fun. It's out there in Kentucky. But wait a minute. Hold on for just a minute. She wants to send me to a chicken farm.
You want to pick up chicks.
Wrong chicks.
We're not listening to Eric's opinion. Your vote counts. Cabo San Lucas?
Yes.
China? The Great Wall of China on the Yangtze River, the Terracotta Warriors?
Little out on China right now.
Again, we're not listening to Eric. You, not you, Eric. We, the listener, and Angel, gets to vote on where we want to send you to go. How about Iceland?
No.
It's beautiful there. It's beautiful there. New Zealand?
Well, that's where the Hobbit lives, so maybe I can go check that out.
You do have furry feet.
I'd go.
The Rocky Mountaineer Rail from Vancouver to Calgary?
So far, this is the one destination that has not yet received a single vote, and you know why? Because I think so many of the people who listen to this radio show are from the Rocky Mountains, and they're like,
it's right here.
It's not here. No,
it's
from Vancouver to Calgary, Canada.
Okay, and then Tahiti.
Right.
Okay, again, Eric, you have no opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter.
Well,
it doesn't
just watch
count.
and see what my opinion does right here now. Watch. I just clicked on Cabo San Lucas.
No, it doesn't matter. Your votes. In fact, our web designer is Blue Zenith Design, and I have it set up that every time Eric votes, all of those at the end are actually going to be eliminated from the options because Eric is voting for himself. But we will eliminate all of those from the options because we are not sending Eric to Eric's choice. The listener gets to vote, and when the listener votes, we enter them to win a prize to Aspen, Colorado. Now,
listener from Kansas City just says, you, me, Robert Grieve, the Bahamas. I agree with you, Scott. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, Scott, you can vote. You can also vote online. If you go to the Highlands Ranch Travel Facebook page, you can click on the Experience Travel tab, and you can vote every single day online at Highlands Ranch Travel. But would really want to see you in person. And we have many, many companies who have participated in becoming a voting location. They've got a voting box in their storefront and want you to come in and vote get to know the people that are supporting the Experience Pros radio show. And I'm actually going to pull up where some of the voting locations are. So you talk now.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, the voting locations are available. And here's the thing. If you vote and you vote every day and you go to these other destinations, you could actually submit several different 16, 20 different submissions every single day. What's that going to do to your chances of winning the trip to Aspen or letting your favorite location win a month of advertising on the Experience Pros radio show? Only time will tell, but I'll tell you something. More is better than less in this case. I am a little concerned about some of the votes that are going on right now.
Well, he's looking at the online votes, and so it might be a little skewed. The voting locations are listed. We have a Facebook event set up on our Experience Pros Facebook page and the title of the event is Tell Eric Raymer Where to Go on Vacation, which is perfect. It lists all of our voting locations, Core First Bank and Trust, the Holly Mullins Farmers Insurance Agency, which we will be live broadcasting from tomorrow, Colorado Vault and Safe Deposit Box, all stitched and glitzed out, which we will be live broadcasting from on Thursday.
That's Thursday.
Printing Done Quickly, Innovative Real Estate Group, Avo's Pizzeria, the Orange Theory Fitness in Centennial, the Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road, Grease Monkey on Arapahoe and Quebec, Frame d'Art, the Elevation 5900 Kitchen and Bar in Parker, Biz Card Express in Centennial, ANB Bank, Highlands Ranch Travel, Handyman Matters in South Denver, Water to Wine in Centennial, and the Fantastic Sam's in Parker.
I like all those locations, and I want to say thank you to everybody who has become a sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show, in particular for this particular event. You know, it could be fun. You're going on that thing, what do you call it?
It's a vacation.
Yeah, that could be fun.
It's going to be so much fun. It is going to be so much fun, and we are so thrilled that people are voting and getting involved with it. Make sure that you support the members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory every single day. You're out shopping. You're out looking for the very best in business. We've brought almost 200 companies together that say we are dedicated to offering extreme customer service. Actually, they don't say it. Their customers say that they offer extreme customer service, and you can find that at experiencepros.com.
You know, we like to give a little roll call of those members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, and one of those is C-Squared Computer Consulting, one of the legacy sponsors of the Experience Pros radio show. You can get your network all straightened out over at C-Squared Computer Consulting.
You want to have a beautiful face? Go to Carabella Studios and get your lovely lashes. Make sure when you mention Angel, you'll actually get 50% off your lashes from Carabella Studios.
Carrie Conley and Infinite Nation, she's always helping you get your vision and goal setting together and make them stick.
Cascade Solar USA, taking all that solar energy. Even today, there's probably a little bit of solar energy and lowering your utility bills.
None of you walk to work today. Call Victor Rodriguez over at Centennial Leasing with Victor Rodriguez, making sure you stay in your car.
Well, we always talk about leadership. Well, there is the Colorado Leadership Institute that will take good care of you and train you and your people to be the leaders you know you can be.
And Adam Smith with Colorado Real Estate Finance Group, otherwise known as CORE. They'll take care of your financial need as you're looking for a new location to live.
I love it. I love it. Well, fantastic show. Lots of great events coming up. You can click on our calendar that you can get to. You can get to all of it from our Experience Pros website. Right at the top are all the icons. The YouTube icon, you can watch us on YouTube. We always have the behind-the-scenes camera. You can click on the Meetup tab, which is our social calendar, all of the events that our members have going on. You can go to our Facebook page and click on the events there, see all the live broadcasts that we're going to be out and about from now through the end of April. So this entire Experience Travel campaign, we have about 15 different live broadcasts that we're doing. We would love for you to stop by, visit, smile, take your picture with us, and just support the people that support your favorite business talk show.
Absolutely. And don't forget to check out the Olympics tonight, where you will see me win the gold medal in the downhill luge.
No. Do not watch for that. But maybe you could win the best talk show team.
Tell me about that.
Colorado Broadcasters Association, we just found out this morning we have been nominated for Best Talk Show Team in Denver. The event is happening in March, so stay tuned. But we are just thrilled to be nominated.
Absolutely. It's nice to be recognized by our peers in broadcast media, and we're so grateful for the nomination. And we got to tell you the truth, we're a little excited.
I know. I was shaking. I was so excited this morning. I had to record a couple of commercials this morning, and poor Charlie, he's like, I don't know if we can get Angel to settle down. I did all right.
You did it.
He didn't have to tell me to smile big this time.
Oh, that's true. Folks, on behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel and myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every day, we want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing the show with others. It's a key part of our success. And thank you for being the revolution. You make a difference in how people treat people in business every single day. And so now, on this note, we encourage you to do something crazy. Give somebody a 20-second kiss. You know that stands for kindness is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.